Hey guys, welcome back. I do feel bad that I'm not talking about the game that much. I'm still trying to figure out like what I'm doing here. I do feel like I'm close. Like I wrote a note down like I'm close to doing something interesting, but I'm not. I feel like I'm not there yet, and I'm not sure exactly what I should be doing. Should I be editing more, or should I be talking more about the game? I know I'm never gonna be like a PewDiePie kind of person who's just like super edited and like I mean I haven't watched maybe PewDiePie videos aren't like this anymore, but like super edited and like a lot of reactions and a lot of emotion. I'm just not that kind of person. And there are a ton of people like that on YouTube anyway, so who do it much better, and PewDiePie's fine, he's like whatever. I don't really like his videos, but if you do, that's fine. I feel like that kind of thing. Is PewDiePie even a thing anymore? I kind of won already, so I don't really have to do anything. I do want to be a little bit more energetic, and just be like attentive to like everything that's happening and be more on point. So maybe like drinking a Red Bull before would make me better. I like talking about stuff, and I'm just not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm close to something interesting. I've almost been doing this for a year, which is kind of crazy. I need another handyman. This is one part of the game that doesn't really work. It's like sometimes the handyman never really go where they're supposed to. Like he can't find it. The path finding for the handyman is like off or something. He never really goes to the right place. So one other small thing was like I'm worried about the video on this. It might be a bad quality because when I was recording it, it's like really small, so I might have to blow it up. I'm not sure if it's gonna look bad, and I don't want it to, but it might. I am feeling recently like I'm not liking things. Maybe I am a little bit depressed. Like it was Star Wars, and then it was also this Mandalorian TV show came out, and everybody loves it, but I didn't like it at all. Like I don't want to say I hated the first episode, but I thought it was bad, and I thought the rest of the episodes were like fine, but I didn't like it at all. And people were saying like, "Oh, it's so good." And Life is Strange 2, I didn't like that at all, and I was looking at reviews of it, and like it got so good reviews. I have really liked Breath of the Wild, but I have been kind of grumpy about that too. Like I don't like it. I don't think it's like people are saying like it's the best game ever and it's a masterpiece, and I think it's good, but I think there's a lot about it that I don't like, that I might talk about maybe tomorrow. It's yeah, I'll talk about it later. But I am worried. This has happened to me before where I like stop enjoying things. A couple years ago, I remember like I wasn't really enjoying the Met games. Like I wasn't really watching them, and the Mets were something that I always looked forward to watching. And I mean, they were bad, but they're always bad. So, But this year I did really enjoy the game, so I was like, maybe I was just depressed before. So I'm worried that I'm depressed now, and I was earlier this week. I was depressed. I think on Monday I was depressed. I was thinking at work. I guess I didn't have a lot to do, and I was thinking a lot about just like how I hate my job and like what's the point of doing all this. I don't like, and then now I have to look for a new job, and there's all that stress for looking for a new job, and I have to look for a new therapist, and whenever I have a lot of stuff to do, I guess this is hard to talk about. I guess I should mention it though. It is kind of scary to me how quickly, whenever something is inconvenient, like, oh, I had a bad day, I don't like my job, I have to look for a new therapist, and that's stressful. My brain jumps to, like, well, wouldn't it be better if you were dead? Like, then you wouldn't have to worry about all this stuff. Yeah, I mentioned before, I've never seriously considered killing myself, but it is, when I get depressed, it is fun to fantasize about it, which is like not good, but I guess it's bad to go down that thought process. I guess I'm worried that, like, what if something really bad happens? Would I start to consider it more seriously? Because nothing bad's ever really happened to me. What a beautiful park. Oh, my rating's dropping. I wonder why. People are so angry that they're not thirsty. I have so many bathrooms for you. So that's scary. But yeah, I was thinking about that on Monday. It was like, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just think, well, I just fantasize about like just being dead and not have to worry about anything. But I don't, yeah. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Broke down. I don't know why I don't consider it. Like, I never... Oh, let's build a kiosk. Like, I've never seriously thought about it for real, doing it. But I don't know why. Maybe just because I have a lot of nice stuff. Like, I just bought a new TV, so it's like, I look forward to coming home and watching TV or playing a game, making dinner. I like making food. I just have little stuff that distracts me, I guess. I guess that was it. I'll talk about this more later, but I noticed the most passionate I think I've ever gotten during this past year talking here was when I was talking about storytelling. I mentioned I had seen a video about The Last of Us and how they told a story, and this concept of giving characters ghosts to make them more interesting. So, and I also mentioned that I've been looking for a book to read, so I think I'm going to try to read the Joseph Campbell book, Hero with a Thousand Faces. Uh-oh, is my rating going down? No, I'm okay. It's just to be 600. People might not like that it's crowded. Because I was passionate about that, and like I want to find stuff I'm passionate about. So I guess storytelling is something that I think is interesting. I read a book a while ago. It was about the history of Homo sapiens. I forget what it was called, but it was like going back. There was three major points of Homo sapien history that were really important for our evolution. I remember two of them is the industrial thing and the agriculture, and maybe the other one was just like cognitive. And I really liked that book. And they talked a lot about how something that makes humans different from animals is our ability to believe things that aren't real, and an offshoot of that is like to tell stories. So like there's so much about human civilization that's not a real thing, like money, politics, religion. All of these things are not real things. Like a monkey wouldn't understand what money is. It just understands I need food and I need to find food. But humans are capable of believing things that aren't physically real. And we're able to connect with other people who have the same beliefs without even knowing them. So I guess politically you would say, like, if you were a Democrat and you met another Democrat, you would know that you shared some common beliefs and you might connect with them automatically. So that's how humans are able to build civilizations, and monkeys aren't. So he would talk about a lot about like how monkeys can't build cultures bigger than like 100 or 200 monkeys, because eventually it would split apart because there's nothing holding them together. There's no belief. But humans can build civilizations, and America has 300 million people that can all work together and not fall apart. Like, America's been a thing for a while, and it hasn't been, and it keeps growing economically and just... Okay, so I won, right? Yay! One. Because there's more to come. Okay, I did it. Good job. So what happens now? I save. And that's it. Yeah, I want to keep the episodes definitely under 15 minutes. I haven't been doing a good job of that lately, but I have been able to talk a little bit, which has been satisfying. That's important to me, to just be able to talk. Like, that's important here. So I don't like that I haven't been playing the game that much, but it is important to me to be able to talk, so that's good. So I'll see you tomorrow. Wonder what I'll play tomorrow. Okay, yep, bye.